this represents?
The longest pencil. Right now, 100 feet. Culture.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I want to set up my microphone.
Yes. This sleep,
Yeah.
the basement of this building, the car park, that's the home temporary for the past 9 years.
All right.
And I've been waiting on this lady here for her dreads to grow to 100 feet long.
The matter represents?
Yes. I've been waiting 9 years. Men that be waiting on women for long time. I've been waiting on Miss Asha for the past 9 years. Mr. Bradford, this is a special man. I would like everybody to meet Miss Asha. This Ledpencil, when it was billing, this is the man who was the security for it also. I made sure that we had all the tools locked up every day. He works with the NCC. And by 6 o'clock, when you hear the parrots coming across on the trees, you know it's time to pack up.
Hollis, you know, for the interview, a lot of care more people are like it.
Seriously? 2 months ago, I live in Orlando. I did the interview for Germany team, and we remeasured it. And they're all different lengths, but there's two of them that just has been a fast grower from ever since. Yeah. It's like an antenna kind of thing. And then there's the one that grows really fast. I just couldn't imagine it because when we measured it 2 months ago right before I left, I think it was 100 or a little over, I don't remember. But I was quite surprised because 3 years before it was, I think it was 92. So within that 3 years, you know, it's going really fast. But I've never really done the research to see how much inches hair grows a month or whatever. The only thing I could say was once, you know, it's not a style and fashion. I'm not a salon girl, meaning like I go to salon, it's a spiritual thing. So I feel like it's a spiritual gift from my ancestors, and it's just when it comes to me, you can't question it, you know.
How long like how? So long.
33 years. This month makes it 33 years.
But I from
the right age.
Women don't like this. Why?
I don't know.
My mother, I couldn't know my mom correctly because she never told me. But I know
I was about 23 when I started.
but she don't ever
Well, it is what it is. It's not really a big deal, but I think probably it's about 20 or 23, somewhere around there. I could have started here. My mom wasn't into the locks thing, or you guys call it ras. Yeah, my mom was not having that at all. Yeah, the one here.
the most parents don't like their kids to grow like that. Especially back then.
I waited till I left, and I left here, you know, like 17 or 18 when I left, and then I just got myself settled. So that I didn't want to be a part of the world anymore. So
I think they take it over from the other one judge to him, and then they had a retrial and they took him away for a long time.
Is that so required I'm a time or something? Or
it's a spiritual sunrise. It's a high spiritual religion similar to the lodge. Similar to the lodge or like the
Only we just coming. So we wait on this guy. Rest it flat on paint. Rest it on the ground.
So you cannot like right time.
I would rather not.
Okay, I understand. I see you all the time.
I don't see you as I see you now.
Yes. We passed him there with that and he just said, come. I said, boy, let me go with Ben Harbor. He just out there.
Great experience.
I'm glad he's
Alright, so just take us back to what
Okay.
made you decide to do the pencil and
Okay.
then where it's gone from there.
Okay, my name is Junior Bisnat. In the art world, I'm the constructive termites. I'm an employee at the Ministry of Works. I worked there for 43 years. I retired just last year. I do a lot of type of woodwork as a cabinet maker in the Ministry of Works. And myself and two other guys, we came together and we decided to do craft exhibition all over Trinidad and Tobago, and we gave ourselves the name the Constructive Termites. We decided that while we out there, we got a lot of dignitaries coming and we wanted them to get the autograph. It's important, people. You don't always meet dignitaries. So I decided to make a 2-foot long lead pencil. And not long after, I came up with the idea looking into the Guinness Book of World Record, and I saw a lead pencil 21.5 feet long. So in going to work, I told my friend, there is a lead pencil in the Guinness Book of World Record, 21.5 feet. And that friend told me, Junior, you would not sleep good if you don't make a lead pencil longer than that. And I decided that same week to build one 32 feet long. And we did that launching in San Fernando with Mayor Gerard Ferreira. And I didn't really actually send that record to the Guinness Book because we know we did it. And one day my son came home and said, Daddy, you don't have the world record anymore. Somebody have one 76 feet long. And when I did some research, the person won a Nobel Peace Prize, and they built a lead pencil in honor of that person. And then I said, well, I could build one longer than that, and I don't have the reason. But when I heard in 2009 that President Obama was coming to Trinidad for the 5th Summit of the Americas, and the Queen of England for the Commonwealth Head of Government meeting, I decided, okay, they all come into Trinidad to sign an agreement. That is when I decide I will build the lead pencil 100 feet long. And I think about building it in the square or on the promenade in town, but then security and everything wouldn't be right. So I'm associated with the NCC, and I asked for the Savannah, the paddock area, to use, and the then chairperson at that time was Mr. Clarence Moore. He gave me the permission to use the Savannah to build that lead pencil. And while the summit was going on, I was building that lead pencil. That's the year 2009. So to mark the occasion, from one end of the lead pencil to the next end, you could actually count 2009 different pieces of wood, signifying the year it was built. And seeing that the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting kept in Napa, they just recently built it. The then minister at the time, I asked Mr. Winston Gypsy Peters, a year after, if I could get that lead pencil into the Napa building, and it have been there for the past 9 years. And I've been waiting for the right moment to launch this lead pencil to get it into the Guinness Book of World Record. And when I saw Miss Asha Mandela in Trinidad for the emancipation in 2017, I went and approached her and asked her at I also into breaking world records, because I also trained the youngest baby in the world to walk on stilts, my son. At 11 months, he was on 4 inches of stilts, breaking the world record in Travis Wolf, who is at 1 year old, he was on 2 inches of stilts. That's another world record I broke. When I told Miss Asha Mandela that if all the Moko Jamis could stand behind her and hold up all her dreads, it would be a nice photo shot. And she went with the idea. And we took out that photo shot. And when Junior retired from Ministry of Works last year, I decided that most of the retirees in the Ministry of Works, I build most of the long service award. So who's going to build something for Junior when he's retired? Junior decided I always wanted to train the most amount of Moko Jumbies in the world. I decided to keep a Guinness Book of World Record event in Skinners Park where we had over 500 Moko Jumbies in Skinners Park. The world record right now is 959, and we're planning to do that event again in 2018 where we are training people. The only reason that we didn't break that world record is because we didn't have transportation for all the children, because we already trained over 3,000 children. I got permission from the Ministry of Education to go to 100 schools in Trinidad and Tobago to train children, because I've been training children in schools through the NCC for the past 18 years without any incidents or accidents.
So is it that you're going to get a committee from the Guinness Book of World Records to come down here and certify it as the world's longest pencil?
Okay, whenever an event like this is happening, if you can afford to get an adjudicator to come to your country, on that very same day you could get your certificate for your world record. Or otherwise, through the media, and with someone like Queen Asha Zulu Mandela could endorse it, and we could send the photos and the coverage, and they will be able to certify it.
Okay. So is it that she is going to spread out her dreads for you to be able to take a photograph?
Yes, of course. So this morning, we will be remeasuring Queen Asha Zulu Mandela dreads, which we are proud of, a Trinidadian born and lived out in Florida for the past 40 years, which we didn't, not everybody knew about it. And it's Barataria. I think I got it right this time. Yes, Barataria. And seeing that Trinidad is so fantastic to know that we have a woman, a queen, that born in Trinidad that has the longest dreadlocks in the world, or the longest hair in the world. It's a wonder of the world to us. And we need to recognize people who have been putting Trinidad and Tobago on the map and flying the flag for us, which we have been doing all over the world.
So she's going to do that now?
Yes,
right?
she is going to do that in a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah.
Here we are.
Check 1, 2.
Right, we'll make you up on a sag today. Right, so come turn this way.
Okay.
Right, come. Now you come on this side, stand up behind him.
Okay, I come on this side. Is that ready?
Yeah. Right here? Okay, good.
My name is Aquila John and this is my school. My name is Aquila John and this is my school Shogunas notes. This is my classmate.
Yeah, keep the mic by your mouth. Say it over again.
My name is Aquila John and this is my classmates. And we all go to Shogunas notes. Right. This lead pencil was made in honor of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Patrick Mervyn Manning, and Vision 2020 for hosting such a conferences such as the 5th Summit of the Americas and the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in this year, 27-29 November 2009. God bless our nation.
Thank you. Right, say for all you want. I'll look it from the end of the board.
Okay, thank you.
Read up here. Come on. Come on, somebody hold the mic and read on top here.
Not me.
And somebody read on the other side.
Here, come on.
Come on. Stay over there. Hold up the flag properly. Yo, come so.
Ready?
Alright. You get the number?
Together.
Okay. So, alright, point, somebody point at it up there.
Okay, good. Together we aspire, together we achieve. Okay,
one more time.
Together we aspire, together we achieve.
Right, let's see on the other side what it marks.
God bless our
Come on, this side so they can be the
God bless our nation. God bless our nation.
Very good. All you know those words somewhere?
From school.
The national anthem.
Yeah.
Right. So let's go to the others. Limbo.
Like Africans.
Yeah, well, yes, it's part of the culture. It's half stick fight and limbo and drumming going on there.
There are stick fights and limbo and drumming going on there.
Yes. Yeah, that's all part of our culture of Trinidad and Tobago. And do you know that we have somebody in the Guinness Book of World Record?
For limbo.
For limbo.
I see that in the army like right now. When we sit in the library.
Yes, yeah. So we have a world record for the person that doing the lowest limbo in the world. Can't remember her name right now, but.
And it's 2 bottles the road is resting on. 2 bottles.
Right, let's go to.
We have some carving here of Moko Jumbies. Oh, God. Good idea.
So you can walk it, get when I could get.
Yep.
Right? So just now we will move the arm. When we put up the chicken and thing, we just pull back the tent. Just waiting for Junior to come.
Because I want to.
Kyle, before you go up, come. Do you American? Very masking tape. You want to just put it up one side? Alright, just hold 1 second, huh? Hold.
So what we are seeing is the pencil, the being measured. The measurement would have been 100 feet, 101 feet and 6 inches.
Somebody flags flying away.
Some of the flags.
Thank you.
Baby time.
1 second. Gotta make sure everything else is not coming off with the baby. Because, you know, I'm just tied up here, you know, buttons or laces.
We do it on this side, this is ready, the front with the right hand on this. Let's come on this side like this. Yeah, on this side.
All right.
This is the side that have all the writing. Yeah, this is the better.
Yes, I mean.
Tell me when you're ready to do it.
Let her help you with it. No, you. Yeah, she can help you with it. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm untying the wrong thing.
Okay, sorry.
I hope you guys didn't realize I was untying my skirt.
Just now.
Hold on, if you're untying your wrong knot. Here you go. You can help her if she needs any So this is one, and the other one is somewhere around there. So you can go that way. Come right here. So it's a little bit tangled up, which kind of gives a little bit of a hard time to come out, but the longest ones is kind of separated so we can get it.
You brought your hairdressers?
Assistants? Yeah, just to free it up a little bit. I'm sorry. Is not going to probably totally come out all the way from up here. So we just have to swing it a little bit. See, that's the thing with locks, especially these. I don't have big ones like Mr. Bisnat. So because we have little babies here together, it takes a... Yeah. Normally when I have to let the hair out for pictures or interviews, I try to do it like the day before. But it's a little bit
happening these days.
It's a lot that's going on, and then I didn't have that much help here. I actually do better when I'm back home. But so we got most of this one out, but I don't think this is the longest. I don't know which one of them is the longest one, but one of these. So I think it's enough to pull it from where it's at to the top. In terms of maintenance, well, I don't do styling and stuff because I don't like styles, but I wash once a week. And to wash it, I put it in the tub. I sit back against the tub because I live in Florida. I put it in a tub. And I sit back there for like about 15-20 minutes and let it soak. And then I hand wash it. You got that one? Brilliant. So we got these two. And then when I get done hand washing, I use those huge bath towels to absorb the water because it's a lot of water and it's really heavy. And once the water is like not running a lot, then I take it outside. I sit outside in the patio or in the yard and I lay it on a blanket for like about 2 hours. And once the sun hit it, it air dry. I don't use blow dry or hair dry or anything. Right. So we can go with the two.
Before we go out for one moment, I'd just like to interrupt for one moment, please. A very historical moment here. Please come, sir.
Give him the mic. Turn it this way, turn it this way. We're going to give you a plaque, all right?
Yeah, this is for you to speak on, sir.
All right.
Tell us all what it is all about.
All right. Well, good day to all. All right, good day to all. I am Brother Kwasi Mutema, political leader of the National Joint Action Committee. And we are presenting a plaque to Brother Bisnat and his family. It's actually in the context of the Emancipation Award given to him for his outstanding contribution to the development of community, work to the nation, and most importantly, for an example in terms of holding the family together through the years. Because we have been very concerned with this whole issue of what has been happening to the family within our nation, particularly the African family. And we feel it is important that we highlight those within our society that has been able to be very good success stories that have stood out as living examples to our nation, particularly to our younger people, in terms of family values, the stability of the family through the years, and holding the family together. So we are hoping that through this effort, making this presentation to Brother Bisnat and his family, I think his wife is here, that we're hoping that this could be a shining light, an example to the youth, particularly of the society, that it can go a long way in contributing towards creating further stability amongst our family within Trinidad and Tobago and, by extension, through the Caribbean.
I would like to say a very pleasant morning to everyone here. And this is sometimes they say things doesn't happen before it's time. and this very historical moment to receive this plaque, which I was supposed to be received some time ago.
Yeah.
And you know, God doesn't give, yes, God give you some things at a special day, at a special time, and just have faith, because we have been waiting 9 years now for this moment to happen. And look how the recognition from the NJAC, NJAC, to receive an award from NJAC is, it's an honor. And to do this, to receive this together with Miss Queen Asha Zulu Mandela, Trinidad born, a historical moment where we would be remeasuring her hair, her locks, to be put in the Guinness Book of World Record as a new record. Also, please believe it or not. Say something, please.
Greetings, everyone. As you know, I'm Asha Zulu Mandela, and I hold the record for the longest hair in the world with Guinness World Records, and please believe it or not, it was last officially measured in 2009 at a little over 19 feet long, which is the last recorded measurement. Since then, the category has been closed. I remain the person to hold the record, and the longest lock just doesn't stop growing. It has a mind of its own, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be here with Mr. Bisnat. He does so much for his community and for Trinidad, and I think it's an amazing experience, exposure, and a little bit of everything to be here alongside him, to have the measurement for the longest pencil in the world, and for it to be matched up with my hair.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Yes. Things are happening right time. Okay, so we're back to measuring Miss Queen Asha.
But if you do a lot of shaking, it comes loose. Junior, that's not let go. Right. Yeah, it gets tangled really, really fast. And I swear sometimes I think it has a mind of its own.
The tape down onto the
It's not on this side. Yes, son? If you can just, I don't know if you can help me figure out where the hell the end is at. I know, it's a lot of shaking. Once we do a lot of shaking, it comes apart. I don't do any, like pulling and tugging. Yeah. See what I mean? So I guess by the time they get done with that one, because this probably might be the longest one here. You got the end? Yeah. No matter how you try to take it apart and separate it. Yep. I think it's because of the length too. Mm-hmm. So I do a lot of shaking, and sometimes it comes loose. Yep. Wow. This is really knotted up today. And would you believe, I took my time and I separated it yesterday. So I can't believe that that it's actually done that. I don't know what to say. It's a challenge today. Hi there. How are you doing? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need this one. Okay, brilliant. Because this one is giving us...
Yeah, we go do that. We go do that. This is 100 feet up to here.
We had said 102 when we were here, but now it's more than that.
Hey, we now get it.
That's only my place.
The 100 feet is up to
Last
here.
time we were here, we measured
Get your hand,
2 feet, but
hold the end, Victoria. Right. The 100 feet, right, okay, it's up to here. It is 70.
You go still pick up the audio, you have to be right up in the case.
Okay, good. You're good there?
I believe so.
All right, it's 87 inches here. So 100 feet, 7 feet, and 1, 2, 3 inches. 100 feet, 107 feet, 3 inches.
107 feet.
And it's not longer, and it's because she have a little...
No, this one is it. It had a loop down there. I think that's the
No,
loop.
that look like here.
Yeah.
Kind of scoop before you even come out to the fence.
Down there?
No, that's it.
That's it then.
Yeah.
Go
So,
to the end, let me see the end of the hair.
yeah. Right. So, the here are locks measuring 107 feet, 3 inches. 107 feet, 3 inches.
Would this be a record?
Yeah, but this is a new world record here. Because when she did measure it, a few years ago it was 98 feet long. So now it's 107 feet, 3 inches long.
That deserves a round of applause.
Yes, man. Yeah.
You record.
On this side?
Yeah, I
We
can
can over on this side,
Yeah.
over on this side. Can you have somebody ask me the question?
3 years ago, my hair was measured 3 years ago at my home in Florida. And at that time, I believe it was probably 92 or 95 feet long. And so now today I'm finding out with the new measurement that it's 107 feet and 3 inches. And that's quite a lot. I mean, this longest lock, it's like a main antenna, and it has been a fast grower. It's like no control over how it grows. They said it's scientifically impossible. I'm saying it's a spiritual thing, so it's doing what it's supposed to do with the ancestors. But that's basically what it is right now. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
So, where the goes now?
I don't know what to say, what is going to happen with the future with me and my hair. The one thing I do know is that I'm never going to cut it. How long the longest one is going to grow or the others is going to grow, at the end of the day, it's not even so much about the length for me, even though it is a world record and it has done a lot, you know, in us being all over the world. It's more of healthy lifestyle and healthy hair kind of thing. But then I don't know how long it's going to grow, so we'll see. We'll see in another couple of months or a year or two how long it's going to grow.
I hear you. Just put your hand in. Take the mic from her.
I do have stuff on it to separate it, but it still kind of gets caught up in there. I do keep it separate, but every so often it kind of gets a little bit lost in there.
Mic closer to her.
You like my baby? This is my sweet baby. You're her baby and this is my baby. My baby is 33 years old. The good thing about my baby stays home with me. You're her baby. When you grow up, you're going to get married and go, right? My baby's not going anywhere. I get to cuddle with my baby forever. Yeah, my baby. I carry it on my back like African women carry their babies. And of course, Chinese women too. So it earns its keep and it serves its purpose. It works as a cushion. I don't need a cushion when I'm driving or when I'm home. And when I'm sleeping, I don't really have to use a pillow because my baby's like my pillow. So we get to bond all the time. So you like my baby? And she smells fine too. A lot of people think, well, they think it's a little bit maybe off that I refer to my hair as a baby, but then I've seen everybody else with locks is now referring to their locks as their babies. It's like each individual child. I have never checked to see how many pieces that I have or how many strands, because that didn't really matter. At the end scenario, the bundle is my baby, you know?
So you're a trendsetter.
I guess. A lot of people say, you know, it's amazing. They couldn't imagine carrying it. They don't, you know, they have headache and backache and stuff. I don't have any of the sort. Maybe because mine is a commitment. You know, when I got the calling, it's a spiritual calling. I'm not a salon dread, meaning style and fashion and, you know, cutting the sides and doing all that. I don't even want to see a scissors unless it's fabric. I'll tell you right now. So my baby is forever, even though forever is a long time, meaning however I'm blessed with the breath of life, my baby is with me. And wherever I go, my baby goes. I used to work in a, well, I still call it my cobra because a lot of people come up to me and they say, well, do you know your hair looks like a black snake? And I'm like, yeah, that's my cobra baby. So it kind of got the name Cobra. And then I like a lot of snake tattoos and stuff, you see? So, but years ago, back in '97, I worked in a hospital upstate New York. And I got an injury from a patient, an on-the-job injury where I was kicked in my chest by a patient. And that brought on a lot of medical problems. Since then, I've had like almost 35 surgeries, 2 heart attacks, 2 strokes. Now I'm diabetic. My stomach was removed and I'm in early stages of multiple sclerosis. It's been difficult. But a lot of people have this misconception that with the health issues that I have, is that my baby is the cause of it and I should cut my hair. And that's never going to happen. They try to blame the hair on issues that I was having with my chest, and it had nothing to do with it. It's from a work-related injury. Infections in the chest led to cancer setting in, so I had a bilateral breast mastectomy. But it has, any medical problems that I have has nothing to do with my baby. My baby actually strengthens me because in the end scenario, I tell people this is a special gift. And not everybody's going to be blessed with this gift to grow such long hair. But in the end scenario, it's not so much about growing long hair, it's about discipline. It's about perseverance. It's about no matter what the odds are against you, you set out to do something or you say, okay, everybody's saying you need to get rid of this hair because it's not good for your health. And I'm saying it has nothing to do with my health. It's my hair and I'll keep it. And here we are today with all this measurement and my baby is as healthy as ever, so it has nothing to do with my health.
You went from head to tail and back, metaphorically speaking. You must be a cat.
Well, my mom asked me a lot of times, she says, you know, they say a cat has 9 lives. But with you, I don't know what to figure you out anymore. I don't know how to figure you out anymore. What is it? And I said, it's just not my time. And maybe God just has a special gift for me. You know, he has a special plan along with this special gift. And whatever it is, I'm ready for the call-in. But it's just not my time. So no matter how many surgeries I have, until that day, it's not that day. Tension and the everything, and we just happy together.
See, I give you a nice music in it. You record this?
Okay. 2706. Very good. And should I join you on WhatsApp for this? Yes, of course. Michael O'Brien, you call me. Yeah. Pleasure meeting you. Pleasure meeting you.
That sun hot. The sun. The sun.
Hi, good day. My name is Junior Bisnat, better known as the Constructive Termite. Born in San Fernando, went to the Industrial Arts Center, learned woodwork, went to Ministry of Works and worked for 43 years, just retired 2017. The chair that I'm sitting on was built over 28 years ago. It's called the Culture of Trinidad and Tobago. We took all different parts of the culture of Trinidad and Tobago and put it into a chair, and that's why we came up with the concept of the Culture of Trinidad and Tobago. So this chair came about, well, the values and the know-abouts of all different, the values of wood that we use in the culture. And as you can see, the chair arm is rolling pin, a pair of rolling pin. And I could explain to all the parts here. As you would look on here, you would see this shape here is a big size clothespin. This is the scrubbing board, the smooth part of it. And the back leg of the chair is sugar cane. And out of the sugar cane you will get the cane arrows. So in the early times of Trinidad, one of our big industry was the cocoa industry. This is representing the cocoa knife. At that time, we went into the cane industry, and this represents the yoke to pull the bison, the cart for the bison. When you're making swizzle stick, when you're making kalalo and dal, you have what you call the dal gutni. And this is the wire type swizzle stick at the side to keep the culture together. So we look for something special to put for the seat, and this is where we get the tower. For the seat, we have the dantal. It's a musical instrument that you will get in chutney music. We have the scrubbing brush handle here that goes with the scrubbing board. We have the coat of arms, the culture of Trinidad and Tobago, and on the Trinidad map, we have the tassa, the bongo drum, the scarlet ibis, the pan, our national instrument, and then we have limbo, we have world's greatest show representing carnival here, and 105 FM radio tempo for cultivating culture in Trinidad and Tobago. So we can turn the chair at the side a bit. You will notice up here hands holding the culture together. The hands represent the people that keep the culture together. All the mass men, the pan men, all the culture people in Trinidad and Tobago that keep the culture and the art alive. You can notice, well, the tree canal here for the cutlass is a tool that we use in the cane industry. So we have the face side of the scrubbing board, and you notice the blue soap here. At one time, blue soap was very popular in Trinidad and Tobago. It still is. Blue soap and water. So we have the spoon and the fork, and this piece here is what we scale fish with. It's a piece that you scale fish with, and the piece to the bottom of this chair is what we call the dabbler, that when you're making bus-up shot, roti, you use this as part of it. So this is what we call the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. And we have a pia shack here. Marak, some people call it marak. So here we have the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. We brought this throne especially this morning for Miss Asha Zulu Mandela to sit on to welcome her as Queen Rasta with the longest dreadlocks in the world, Trinidad born from Barataria. I'm bigging up Miss Asha this morning. Thank you very much.